Her fingers were shaking when she grabbed my hand. I remember the cold. Not from the air, from her skin. "Please, just trust me," she whispered. Before I could respond, she pressed something into my palm and ran. I called after her once, twice. She didn't turn back. And then, like a storm breaking, he came, rushing through the guests, eyes wild, voice louder than it needed to be. "What did you do to her?" He snapped. Not what happened. "What did you do?" That was the moment everything became clear. We met 3 years ago. He was charming in that quiet, careful way. Not loud, not obvious. The kind of man who studies a room before he speaks. I mistook that for depth. He remembered details. My coffee order. My deadlines. The way I got anxious before presentations. He felt safe. Or maybe I just needed him to be. We built something that looked perfect from the outside. Dinners with friends. Weekend trips. Late-night talks about a future that felt real. And his sister, she adored me. Or at least I thought she did. She'd linger after family dinners, asking me questions, watching me closely. There was always something in her eyes I couldn't quite read. Not jealousy, not dislike, something heavier, something knowing. I ignored it. People ignore things when they're happy. The first crack was small. A message. Not meant for me. His phone lit up while he was in the shower. I wasn't snooping. I didn't need to. But the screen said enough. She doesn't suspect anything. Just stick to the plan. No name, just a number. I didn't confront him. Not yet. I started watching instead. Patterns emerged. Late meetings that didn't add up. Calls he took outside. A shift in tone when he spoke about money, about timelines, about us. Love didn't fade. It recalculated. And then I saw her. His sister. At a cafe, sitting across from him. Not like siblings. Too close. Too careful. Too quiet. I stayed hidden. I listened. "You said after the engagement," she told him, voice tight. "I need more time," he replied. For what? To trap her deeper? Silence. That kind of silence tells you everything. I didn't cry. That surprised even me. I went home. I sat in the dark. And I thought, not about betrayal, about strategy. Because whatever they were planning, I wasn't the only player on the board. And I refused to be someone else's move. I started small. Legal checks.
Financial reviews.
Quiet conversations with people who knew things without knowing they were telling me. I learned more than I expected. Debts. Hidden accounts. A business deal that hinged on my name, my assets, my credibility. I wasn't his partner. I was his solution. And his sister? She wasn't helping him. She was trying to stop him. That realization changed everything. I reached out to her. Not directly. I let her see me, alone, vulnerable, available. It took 2 days. She came to me at night. Eyes red, shoulders tense. "I tried to warn you before," she said. I didn't ask why she hadn't done more. Some people fight battles quietly. Some lose them slowly. "Then help me now," I said. She hesitated. Then she nodded. What she gave me that night wasn't just information. It was proof. Contracts, messages, voice recordings. Everything I needed. Everything he thought was hidden. We built the rest together. Carefully, patiently. I let the engagement happen. I let him believe he had won. Because timing matters more than truth. And now, here we are. The ceremony. The perfect stage. Friends, family, applause waiting in the air. And him, standing beside me, smiling like nothing could touch him. Until his sister broke. Until she ran to me. Until she gave me the final piece. The one he didn't know she still had. He's still shouting. Still trying to control the narrative. "Tell me what she said," he demands. I look at him, really look at him, and for the first time I see him clearly. Not charming. Not careful. Just desperate. "I didn't do anything," I say calmly. I open my hand. The small object she gave me catches the light. A flash drive. His face changes. Just slightly, but enough. "What is that?" he asks, quieter now. I smile. "Everything." I turn to the guests, to the families, to the witnesses he never thought he'd have. "I think," I say evenly, "everyone deserves to know who I almost married." The silence is immediate. Heavy. Intentional. I hand the drive to the event coordinator I had already prepared. A screen flickers to life behind us, and then His voice fills the room. Recorded. Clear. Undeniable. Plans, lies, calculations. My name used like currency. Gasps ripple through the crowd. He freezes. For once, he has no script. This isn't what it looks like, he starts. It's exactly what it looks like, I cut in. No anger. No raised voice. Just truth. Sharp and clean. He looks at his sister. Betrayed. Confused. She doesn't flinch. I tried to stop you, she says quietly. That hurts him more than anything I could have done. Security steps in. Not because I asked. Because they know. Everyone knows. Reputation collapses faster than it's built. He's escorted out. Still talking. Still trying. But no one is listening anymore. The room slowly breathes again. People shift. Whisper. Avoid my eyes. I don't need their comfort. I didn't do this for them. Later, when it's quiet, she finds me again. His sister. No, my ally. You didn't have to protect me, she says. I shake my head. I wasn't protecting you. I pause. I was protecting myself. She nods, understanding something deeper than words. I stand alone for a moment after she leaves. The decoration's still up. The illusion still lingering. But the weight is gone. Completely. I almost became a victim in someone else's story. Instead, I rewrote the ending. And this time, I was the one in control.